Hi everybody, my name is Nicole. I'm a registered nurse here at the Wellness Way in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I'm here to tell you about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is eczema and psoriasis. Now, for years before I came to the Wellness Way, I suffered with eczema all over my body. I mean, to the point where I would bring an extra outfit with me in places that I was going because I didn't know if at any given moment I might start to bleed through my clothes, okay? I was absolutely miserable, and as a nurse in a hospital, every time I'd go in and out of a patient room, I'd have to use that hand sanitizer. Oh, and it would just burn, and I was miserable. I tried every trick in the book, every cream, every steroid cream, every Chinese medicine, MLM, essential oil. If you told me it helped my eczema and psoriasis, I tried it, and I had very little relief with the thousands of dollars that I spent until someone had talked to me about the Wellness Way and a different way of thinking. So I walked through those doors thinking either these people are going to be a bunch of loonies or they're going to be onto something. I found out that my skin problem wasn't a problem that just happened on its own, but it was a problem that was internal, that it was something that I was responding to all of those different food allergies that I was experiencing and leaky gut phenomenon. So what I'd like to teach for you today is how my eczema was a reflection of what was happening on the inside, and perhaps this is something that could be your missing link when you're trying to figure out how the heck can you get a handle on that eczema, psoriasis, and autoimmune problems. If you haven't heard of leaky gut before, it's kind of like this. I explain it to my patients as if you think about a brand new puzzle, and you put those puzzle pieces together, and you put it together and it's very firm. By the end of that, you should be able to lift it up and it's still put together, right? Now, over time, you use that puzzle day in and day out, and those puzzle pieces get frayed, they start to change their shape, and they lose their integrity a bit. What happens is then they have these little holes in there, and you can't lift it up anymore. It's not as firm. Same with the tight junctions within our GI tract. We have these cells that are supposed to be communicating together and be very, very tightly woven together and form what we call a tight junction. Now, over time, pathogens, food, toxins, bacteria, virus, mental stressors, gallbladder issues, liver issues, pancreatic issues, all of these things can start to beat up against that cell wall, causing these cells to swell. Whenever these cells start to swell, then what happens is all of this food that you're eating can actually leak out because they're not so tightly woven together anymore. It leaks out and gets into the bloodstream. Food was never supposed to come in contact with the blood, so every time it does, it elicits an immune system response. Over time, that immune system response compounds and builds up, and it reflects on your skin. So instead of thinking about the next best cream or the next best oil or thing to try on your skin to relieve your eczema, maybe it's time to take a look at the gut. And so one of the few tips that I can give for you on how you can start to heal your body from the inside out is, first of all, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is going to start with the digestion right up at the stomach. It's going to start to give your stomach the right pH. It's going to give you some beneficial bacteria, and it's going to give you a lot of good things to help to break down your food and calm down this inflammation. Another thing is aloe vera juice. Just like if you were to go outside and you got your skin burnt against that sun and it's very inflamed, put aloe vera gel on it, right? It's very calming and soothing. Aloe vera juice taken internally can help to calm and soothe that GI tract. But first of all, we have to know what your body's responding to in the first place. And so that is where food allergy testing comes into a huge role to figure out what are those foods that are tripping off your immune system that your skin is now responding to. The first time I had my food allergies tested, I had 42 food allergies. This is an insane amount, and it's not average, but my body was very, very sick. I had a lot of autoimmune problems, and it was reflecting on my skin. The first month that I eliminated all 42 of those allergens, my skin has cleared up and it has never come back. This is true healing, guys. This is a different way of thinking that's getting to those root causes of why you might have eczema or psoriasis on your skin. And this is the answer for the majority of Americans to be able to heal that gut. Apple cider vinegar, aloe juice, food allergy testing, and then the last but not least is getting a good probiotic. making sure that you have a good amount of bacteria within that gut lining is going to really help to heal that gut, give you those good bacteria to start to kind of eat away at the bad bacteria, so to speak, that's now overgrown within your GI tract, that's now reflecting in your skin. It was once said that your skin is a mirror into your gut. So if you have skin problems, it's time to throw away the creams and start to think about what could be going on internally. This is a different way of thinking differently with the Wellness Way.